and I hope you are enjoying the day. We are going to celebrate and honor Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This is his day. So I'd like to say hello and welcome to Jason Roias. He is a Providence resident and he is the co-founder of Hungry Fridays. How are you today?
Great. Thank you for having me on here, and thank you to the GoLocal team for allowing me to speak today.
So we're excited to have you on today. Hungry Fridays is celebrating Dr. King's Day by hosting an event, but you also are a nonprofit organization that continues the legacy of Dr. King throughout the year by helping others.
Correct.
So talk to me a little bit about your organization.
Yeah, so Hungry Fridays, we're a lunch program, and we deliver lunches every Friday in Kennedy Plaza. We prep them Thursday evenings at the Cape Verdean Progressive Center for 7:30 p.m. And we distribute those lunches to anyone, regardless of their financial class or anything like that. So,
talk to me a little bit about your organization's mission, because while you do meal prep and while you do find it important to help feed others, it's not just about providing lunches.
No, absolutely not. Ultimately, our goal is to get more people involved in the community. And there's so many nonprofits and so many groups doing work in the community, and rightfully so. But our mission is to, bring awareness to the poverty and inequalities in the heart of Rhode Island.
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about how this all got started, how Hungry Fridays got started.
Yeah, so it's an interesting story. I currently work in downtown. My brother John, he used to work in downtown in 2015. This is when Hungry Fridays all started, and we would have lunch together. And one day I had to meet a deadline, and I couldn't have lunch with him. And we would sit in Burnside Park, and one person came up to him and asked him for lunch. And my brother looked in his lunch bag, but then he looked in his wallet, and he'd seen he had about extra $5 in his wallet, and gave it to the person. Then another person came up to him and asked him for lunch as well. And my brother looked in his lunch bag and seen that he just had a bag of chips and a sandwich. So he gave his bag of chips to his person. Then one more person came up to him and asked if he had anything else. And my brother again looked in his lunch bag and seen that he only had a sandwich left. But I mean, you're working all day. My brother was really hungry, and he unfortunately couldn't give him the sandwich. But he later, when we got home, we were talking about it, and we knew we had to do something. And we always said to each other, whenever whenever we're in a position in life where we can give, we will. And I got a new position at my job. My brother, he graduated college, so he was in a different position at his job as well. And we called up our coworkers and our friends, and we came up with the idea of Hungry Fridays. And we were trying to figure out what's the most cost-effective way to prepare lunches and distribute it. And we came up with the idea of peanut butter jelly, bag of chips, an inspirational quote with a bottle of water on the side.
I love that, an inspirational quote. So, and how and where do you do the distribution?
We do it right in Kennedy Plaza. We just camp out, we have a boombox, we play music, and people come to us.
I find that interesting. So are there any stipulations that you found if people can qualify for lunches or if people can volunteer for lunches? Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, you could qualify for lunch if you're hungry. I mean, there's no real qualifications, Molly. And anyone can serve, anyone can volunteer. We encourage everyone to come out. Again, we prepare lunches at the Cape Verdean Progressive Center in East Providence. That's 329 Grosvenor Ave. And we distribute the lunches at noon right in Kennedy Plaza on Fridays.
So you are hosting a special event today for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Talk to me a little bit about why it was important for you to do something today.
Absolutely. So I'm sure Martin Luther King would not want this day just to be a day off for everyone. He was really big on community service, and I feel like we really need to take advantage of that. I mean, everyone, if you're a student, you have the day off. The majority of the jobs and workplaces, they have the day off. So we really want to take advantage of this time to everybody come out and help us prepare lunches so we can distribute them tomorrow. And it's a great quote by Martin Luther King. I'm going to paraphrase here, and it's, everybody can be great because anybody can serve. So that's why we are here today, and that's why we're going to prepare lunches tonight.
I think it's an excellent opportunity and something super easy to do. You have videos on your Facebook page of the meal prep happening. It looks like everyone's having a good time.
Absolutely.
And I think it really is a testament, too, that when you are serving others, it makes you feel good as well.
Absolutely. It's there's no better feeling than looking at someone's face when you're giving them a lunch.
You mentioned to me before we started the show that people come and help you pass out the lunches, and that people who have received lunches as well turn around and help serve.
Absolutely. So you hear so many great stories when we pass out lunches. There was one woman in 2015 who came up to us and she told us that she was hungry, she was homeless. We gave her a couple of lunches. Towards the end of 2016, I believe it was in November, she came up to us again and she was like, "Hey, I have a home now,
Wow.
and I want to help you guys pass out lunches." So you hear stories like that all the time.
That's really touching. You do have a couple speakers that are coming tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about who will be speaking and what their message will be.
Yeah, so we have Juan Carter from the NAACP, and he also works at the Institute of Nonviolence. He's going to share a little bit about his incredible story. He's going to share about his work that he's doing in Providence now. And we also have Noel Frias, who made your list of the 17 people that made a difference in Rhode Island in 2017. And he's also going to talk about the work that he's doing. And they're both going to talk about Martin Luther King and why it's important to always serve.
I think you're doing an excellent job within the community. If people want more information on Hungry Fridays, if they can't make it tonight to the event, how can people get in touch with you or continuing to serve in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. We have our Facebook. It's Hungry Fridays on Facebook. On Instagram, it's Hungry Fridays at Hungry Fridays, HUNGRYFRIDAYS. And it's hungryfridays@gmail if you'd like to contact us as well.
So if people, maybe time just isn't their thing. Maybe they're busy in their other lives, but they can contribute financially, or maybe they can contribute with some type of food or something like that. Are you looking for donations or anything of that sort?
We are always looking for donations.
Of course, you're a nonprofit, right?
Absolutely. If you'd like to make a monetary donation, we have a donate button on our Facebook. If you'd like to drop off any food donations, you could contact us directly and we will message you back with the details.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, Jason, keep up the great work. Appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Molly.
Awesome. All right, everyone, we're going to get set up here for our next guest on GoLocal Live. Hang tight with us.